race.
So Crossfire goes in. Newstead Abbey, the last of the runners to load. That's it, ready at the 6 furlong start, and they're off. The Catterick Veterans Handicap. Spirit of Wedza began okay to the insider, straight to the point, and right there to the wide outside the blue headgear is Crossfire, showing plenty of early sparkle. Meshadal behind the leaders. Newstead Abbey is out wide as they go towards the end of the back straight. So it's Crossfire, Newstead Abbey straight to the point, Meshadal, Spirit of Wedza, and then back in behind these in mid-division it must be Faith, is being followed by Extra Solar, Apricot Sky and B52, making the run downhill towards the halfway marker, and it is Crossfire, the leader, leads by about a half length to Newstead Abbey, straight to the point, a length and a half away. Meshadal tracks the leaders. Spirit of Wedza is next, followed by Must Be Faith, Extra Solar, Apricot Sky and B52, and they're in line for home. 2 furlongs to go. Crossfire to the far running rail. Newstead Abbey every chance. Here comes Meshadal, straight to the point, is looking for a little bit of racing room as they run down towards the last furlong. Towards the outside it Must Be Faith staying on. Spirit of Wedza's looking for a run through. Inside the last furlong, straight to the point now, sees daylight, but so does Spirit of Wedza. On the wide outside here comes Extra Solar with a big run as well. They go towards the finish. Extra Solar out wide, Spirit of Wedza far side. That's close. Then straight to the point, and it Must Be Faith. Close call.
Photo finish, what a thriller. Great finish. Extra Solar on the outside under Sam James, the jockey change horse. Might have nicked this right on that lollipop, but dead heat potential as well. So close. Spirit of Wedza has run a cracker. Straight to the point, had to wait and wait and wait again under Graham Lee, then got the gap in the cheek pieces, but hasn't quite prevailed. And there's a jockey in the middle just squeezed up there, Martin, as well, isn't there? Finished 4th, beaten about half a length.
I think that's it. It Must Be Faith, isn't it? Back in 4th, I think.
And also not far off them was B52 as well on the stand side. That horse has finished 5th and beaten just over a length. It shows what sort of a handicap it was, doesn't it?
It was tight. It's a cracking finish. It was all change inside that last 2 furlongs. You thought Meshadal was coming there to win his race. He didn't quite see it out like he sometimes can. I'm not going to guess this. I don't see the point. No. To be perfectly honest, the result will be the result when it comes through.
Yeah, even that bird that was stood on the winning post, he couldn't separate these two. He had a bird's eye view, literally, didn't he? But this is so close. Extra Solar, if he has one, it's right on the line. Desperate finish. Let's take a look at head on. I think it got tight. The stewards might need to look at this as well. Remember, Graham Lee was waiting for the gap. This is the last half furlong.
Yeah, Graham Lee's met trouble before this. He's out now on the rail with straight to the point. Here comes the result of the photo.
Number 9,
yeah,
Extra
got
Solar.
there. Extra Solar, the winner. Spirit of Wedza is 2nd. Straight to the point 3rd, and It Must Be Faith finishes 4th, but a bunch finish.
There's absolute chaos in the parade in the betting ring there, with some of the lads that must be involved in this horse have landed a bit of a touch. It was a case of gamble landed. There's been loads of money for him, hasn't there?
Yeah.
And yeah, they're certainly happy at that result of the photo anyway.
Yeah, they're absolutely delighted, aren't they, as well? And they might be friends of David Allen's as well, the jockey change horse, because I'm sure I saw him talking to David, whether he's he might have given them a bit of a heads up on that. But they're definitely the younger end of the age scale here at Catterick, these boys, aren't they?
Well, they've landed a touch anyway, I'm sure about that. But you saw that just nudging in there. He has hung in. We'll just have another look at this. Certainly crossing the line, there's a lot of there's a barging into Spirit of Wedza as he's hung across. So we'll have another look at this now.
Yeah, it was not a head and a neck. They've not said a head and a neck, have they there? She's not said that. Let's just get those winning margins confirmed. There's no way was that a head. Extra Solar is the winner though. Let's take a look at this. A nose and a neck. What am I saying? My ears need cleaning. Okay, very tight there. You saw Meshadal. It's tightened up. Stewards inquiry.
The contact is past the post, would be my initial assessment. He's hung quite violently to his left once he's got room to go to the left, but the contact with the runner-up is past the post.
Okay, those lads will have to wait a few more minutes before they get the payout check, if at all. But it's right on the jamstick.
If we were in France, it'd be very interesting, because he interferes. He certainly hampers It Must Be Faith, doesn't he, in behind, who gets squeezed for room before the finishing post. But the interference and the contact with the runner-up is definitely past the post.
Yeah, they're right to have a look at it. Here we go. Oops, it is, but yeah.
But he cuts across, it must be Faith first. So
Yeah.
they've got to have a look at it. There's no doubt that he hangs left and he does cause interference to.
Yeah.
It must be Faith more than any of the others, and the contact with the runner-ups past the post. So there's only a nose in it. They'll have a good look at it, hear what the jockeys have got to say.
And there will be a ban for Sam James, won't there?
You would think so, yeah. I'm just looking which whip which hand he's got his whip in as well on the outside there as he starts to hang in.
Yeah, Spirit of Wedza is in the noseband, second from the right. Here we go.
I couldn't.
Right on the line. Here's the scout angle.
Yeah, I couldn't honestly say that has made a difference to the result, because I think the Spirit of Wedza, who's finished second, has got a clear run right up until the line. So I can't say it's made a difference to the result. I think the horses have finished where they would have finished regardless.
Yeah, and it's a nose, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's right there on the lollipop. We'll leave it to the stewards, but it looks as though this winner should be all right. Yeah.
I would have thought so, but with these enquiries, you never know from one day to the next. It changes at different courses across the country and different stewards.
Here's the SP with Tom, provisionally.
Yeah, there is a steward's inquiry. So, first past the post, Extra Stoler, 13-2. Spirit of Wedza was second, 9-2. They did come together. Straight to the point was third at 13-2. And Meshadal was the unplaced 3-1 favourite. There's a steward's inquiry. We'll bring you news on it when we have it. Right, cool, that was dramatic over at Catterick. But here we go to Kempton for our last race. We've flown through it there. This is the 450. Last up, there's a jockey change here as well on number 5. Tom Bellamy takes over from Wayne Hutchinson. This is the Matchfoot VIP handicap hurdle over 2 miles, where Wait for Dave is now 9 to